Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are inside of Xtiles, an app I have reviewed before, but I'm going to show you a little bit more on how it works and how I would personally set it up. So Xtiles is more of a visual app. It compares to something like Milanote would probably be the closest thing to compare it to. But inside of this app, we have calendar, we have tasks, we have notifications, and we also have search. But let's start with setting it up. So I would make a blank page and I will call this YouTube Home. Just for the sake of this video, we will call it YouTube Home. And here you can drag and drop tiles, so you can create your own tiles and you can decide the size yourself. Again, for visuals and creatives, this is really fun. One pitfall you have with apps like this is that there is a big probability that you will spend more time customizing the app rather than actually taking notes. So the way I set it up, like everything else, I use para. I am actually going to read the para method by Tiago Forte, his newest book. If you have read it, let me know, was it any good? We have resources, then we have our archive. The way I set these up is that I just copy and paste them. I have spent enough time inside of design apps to know how to get the perfect shape every time. So I like visual apps. I like visual note-taking apps. I have gone for something a little bit different with whiteboards. And my app of choice is called Heptabase. I've done a few videos on it, so just check out my channel if you want to take a look at some other note-taking apps. But I would set it up like this. Then I would embed pages inside of pages, so you can have a nested page. And I would have my social media and my clothing brand. I would probably have my clothing brand inside of here as well. So nested page, clothing brand, and so on. So I would do this, then I would go inside of my nested pages and I would start to build this out. So I, for my clothing brand, I like to have sort of a Kanban board, and the way you make Kanban boards inside of this app is actually by making 3 of these tiles, or cards rather. You create 3 cards. Let's see if I can do it. Here we go. You create 3 different cards and we call this ideas. This is doing and this is done. So this is for my video content. Done. And I would call this TikTok video ideas. So this would be how it looks. The way I can use this as a Kanban board, let's say I had an idea. This one is called how to style a suit. I should actually style a suit. I should actually do a video on suit styling. And then you can drag these just like you would do in any other block-based app. You can just drag these along. So it is quite easy to build your own Kanban board, and I could do this one more time. So I would copy all of these like this, then Control C, Control V. This didn't work out the way I planned it to, but we will just drag and drop this, and I could make another one for my YouTube video ideas. So you get the point here. You can build out your Kanban boards, and if I wanted to actually script out my videos, if I wanted to do an Xtile video, and I would do backslash title, nested title, and I could start writing. This would be Xtiles review, and I could just write inside of here just to show you how this would work. And then I could open this, and I could even open it full page. It doesn't work like right now, so that's a problem they should probably get fixed. But it would be great to actually open this as a full page. I could also copy the link to this and send it to someone, or paste it somewhere else if I wanted a quick way to get to this. To show you inside of my YouTube home, I could jump into here quite quickly. So I could actually paste this into my projects, and I could write inside of here. So if you wanted to, every time, like I say I have my different YouTube videos as a project, I do them as a project, and they are all inside of the project page in all of my note-taking apps. So I could easily do it like this, and when I'm done I could move this to archive, and inside of my clothing brand I could move this to done if I wanted to. So again, this is quite a versatile app. I'm just showing you how some of the things work. Another thing that's great is that it has a main task database. And that is good because you can write tasks inside of any of these, and all of them would show up inside of here. And I can show you that as well. So let's say I had a social media idea. So this is my social media idea. We will call this a task and film Xtiles video. Answer email. And I could jump into my clothing brand, and I could make a to-do list here as well. To do. This isn't set up in the most beautiful way. You could actually change the colors, even change the way this looks. So you have quite a few options if you want to really customize the app. But I am just going to show you how tasks work. So let's say I wanted a task, answer email insurance. Didn't spell that correctly, but that's okay. You are not here to learn my spelling. Or learn spelling from me. And if I move myself down here, as you can see, all of my tasks from the different spaces are inside of here. So these are all assigned for today. I could expand on them and write some more inside of here if I wanted to, if I had any notes. If I, for example, had written the email but not sent it yet, I could write it inside of here, then copy it later. I could also add subtasks inside. That is also a possibility. And the subtasks would appear inside of here as well. So that's how tasks would work. They are developing this app quite rapidly, and it is really getting better and better. It is much better than the first time I actually tried it out, and a lot of things have changed. You can also have tables now. A lot of people like tables. I'm personally not a big fan of tables, but you can have them inside of here. You can also move full tiles or cards. I will just call them cards. You can move them to somewhere else. You also have a quick note panel for taking quick notes. So I used to have one with YouTube video ideas on my phone, and I would just write down idea, and I would drag it into wherever it would fit. Doesn't work. It is supposed to work. Here we go. It is working. So I would just drag them inside of here. A few small problems and bumps, as you may have seen from this video, but overall I think that this is a really exciting app for people who want to customize their entire workflow and like a visual approach with cards, and especially designers or people who work in creative fields would probably enjoy this. I know that I would probably enjoy this, but I am staying away from it because customizing is actually not work, even though I tell myself that it isn't. If you have any questions, any apps you want me to review, anything, just comment down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope to see you again quite soon.